Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Christ is King. Welcome to episode 190 of your favorite D list actor. Coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona, where it's been an absolutely gorgeous day. The week has been very nice, a little breezy early on, but a very nice week. Spent most of the day out in the yard with the pups in the backyard. They love it when the weather is like this. So do I, Melinda. What's going on? We got the one watching live. The crazy part is it's going to be in the 90s here in about 2 days. Miss Moon in the house. Yeah, it's going to be in the 90s. It's wild here. It's wild here. But it's funny because it's going to jump to the 90s. It's going to drop back to the 70s. And it's going to go back up. The weather's here. And so far, it looks like February was actually warmer than March was until we're going to hit these 90s. Oh, look at that. Black cat in the house. Mom's in the house. 40s. Oof. No, thank you. I'll keep my 80s and 90s. But that means I get to start having my morning coffee in the pool. Getting back to that, I do like doing that. I also like eating breakfast in the backyard too. That was always nice. Might get back into that because it's just so nice and peaceful out there. And I got to get the backyard prep this weekend because I got to redo the grass. I want to try to grow grass one more time. But I did get my run in this week. On Sunday, took the next 3 days off. Wife had the week off. 3 days off from work. So I stayed, I just hung out with her the whole time, didn't even work out. And then, of course, went to class. Got my workouts in on yesterday and today. Legs yesterday, upper body today. It was funny. Felt really strong yesterday doing legs, but today did not feel strong doing upper body. Should be back on regular schedule next week. I think all I have is a morning dental appointment, and that's on my Wednesday. And my Wednesday class isn't until 3 o'clock. So that shouldn't be a problem with an 8 o'clock dental appointment. I should still be able to get everything done. Unless, of course, my appointment's in Phoenix, and then I got to go a long way. But I don't think this one is in Phoenix. I think it's the main part of Phoenix. This one's right down the street from where I live. It's maybe a couple miles, maybe 5 at the most. So easy, make peasy, workout, diet, everything should be kosher and good to go. Not much going on, guys, in the whole just the actor part of my life and the writer part of my life. It's pretty slow right now because of film school. I can only work in film on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So basically, I'm at the point right now, which happens a lot in your acting career, where you're just sitting around and you're waiting. You're waiting for films to get finished, like Echoes of War. Tomorrow is the last day that they're getting the last of the ADR. Dad in the house. They're getting the last of the ADR, so that means all that all the dialogue will be done on that project, and hopefully we'll get to see it I'll get to see it in April, and then it'll be out in film festivals after that. And that's pretty much where I'm at with a lot of them, is like waiting for them to either get finished, go into the film festival, and then once they're in the film festival is to wait to see how they're doing, how many what they're doing, how they're winning awards, blah 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 blah, which is really nice. And then I'm hoping that a lot of these end up somewhere where everyone can see them. I've noticed that Awesome, which is an app you can download onto your TV there or your computer, and a short that I was in called Mr. Amazing was on there, and now Red Sands is actually on there. So that's a pretty cool, and it's free. So yeah, you can upload that and download it or whatever you're doing. Yeah. And there's all kinds of cool stuff on there. They have shorts on there. So I'm really excited about that because that's just another platform for shorts to be seen other than on YouTube. Shorts don't usually get a lot of love on the bigger places. Everybody wants at least 45 minutes because then that's considered an actual feature film. Anything under that is a short, but most shorts come in at about 30. Well, I've been in a lot of shorts that were 6, 12, 20. It happens. How, micro short, whatever, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, Echoes of War is almost done. Like I said, tomorrow, from what I saw on the chatter, today is the last day that they have ADR to do. And then that would be all done. And then hopefully it's just editing or whatever they got left to do. Or maybe that's all they have left to do. They just got to render it and let's see, and then we'll all get to see it. But otherwise, yeah, man, it's slow because, like I said, I can't submit for a lot of projects. What's going on, Larry, in the house? I can't submit for a lot of projects, so I can only work 3 days out of the week because of film school, which is funny because I just had, like, I think, my agent here in Phoenix sent me, like, 7 submissions, 7 audition requests, in the last 2 weeks, and I couldn't accept any of them because none of them are filming on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They're all Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and stuff like that, so I can't commit to that because I can't miss school. The one good thing, though, about not having anything going on is that there's not a lot to talk about for the opening segment, and we are through it. So whatever you guys are sipping on, we got 8 watching live. We got 4 likes. Don't forget to click that like button. Have a sip of whatever you got. Just water for me today. I just had my 2 coffees, my pre-workout and my post-workout. Mom's on the coffee. On to the first named segment of the show, the social media segment, because we're not just an old fashioned. That sounds yummy. We're not just here on the YouTubes every Friday at 5 p.m. No, 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 no. We are all over the internet, the interwebs, if you will. You can find us over on X, formerly known as Twitter, at TJWIMZ. You can also use that same handle, TJWIMZ, to find me on Instagram. I'm over on LinkedIn and Facebook at TJWIMBS, as in bullshit. Orange soda. That orange soda sounds good too. Cranberry and vodka. Yes, that used to be my thing. Bro, when I first got to Vegas, I think that was like, or sorry, every time I would go to Vegas or Reno, that would be my drink. Cranberry and vodka, trying to save the kidneys at the same time I'm trying to destroy them. So I guess they're just kind of like, pew, 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 pew. C4. What? That's pre workout. That's what my wife takes for pre workout. Yeah. I say that. It was good stuff. It wasn't crazy. It didn't give me the jitters and nothing like that. So I was cool with it. Yeah, cool with it. Cool with it. Only new videos up or breakfast videos up on X. I don't believe there are any new pictures or anything like that. Last ones that were posted were from Echoes of War. I think I put up a couple of black and white photos. We have 1 new subscriber this week. We were at 435. And thank you guys for come out live and do the chat. I really appreciate you, all 9 of you. All we had 8 watching live with the 4 likes. I appreciate it so, so much. It is a Friday, but IMDb numbers for acting are down, and IMDb numbers for the show are also down. So there's no Friday night up, down, or touchdown dance. It happens. It's all good. I don't mind not having that dance. It's all right, even though it is a Friday night. Guys, we are flying through this under 8 minutes, ready to move on to TJ's Hollywood Seconds. You may have heard it before, but I'm going to tell you again because I like to. Let's get the glasses. Oh, hey, by the way, I'm getting new glasses. So the blues might be gone, and you guys get to see the new ones hopefully soon. I don't know. I had my appointment earlier this week. VA office. Way over there on the other side of town. It was cool, though. The one cool thing was it was on the same street as my college. And the crazy part about that is I passed 3 colleges on that street. I was like, damn, it's crazy. There's a lot of freaking colleges around here. Yeah, really weird stuff. Carol DeAndre, actress, passed away at 87. And check this out. There's going to be a Starship Troopers 2. I know, I'm pretty psyched about that because the first one is super B flick and it's just awesome. If you watch it for it as a B flick, you will love Super Troopers. If you're watching it for Academy nominations, don't watch Super Troopers. Box office top 5. And at number 5, The Day the Earth Blew Up, as far as I've heard of it, $4.3 million. Captain America still has not made the $200 million mark. It's in at number 4 at $187 million. Black Bag has made 9.9. Mickey 17 has made 36 million. And Novocaine looks like it is an absolute flop. It has made $11 million. It's the kid from The Boys, which I'm very excited for the next season of The Boys. They're talking a lot about it. Yeah, sometimes the VA is crazy how far away the VA is. It's insane. In Vegas, I was spoiled though because it was literally in my backyard. I could walk. Seriously, I just go for a walk and boom, I could be at the VA office. It was that freaking close to my house. Now, yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go a ways. I gotta go to the other side of town, and unfortunately, that's a lot of lights, so it takes it's an hour drive. It's just an hour drive. Anytime you gotta go through the city, it's an hour drive. Still not as bad as Vegas. With all the construction there, that place is ridiculous. Well, it's nice. See, it's not too bad then. What's on TV? What have I been watching? Guys, I watch a show called White Lotus. It's on season 3. This year, they're in Thailand, bringing back a few characters from previous episodes to make the story even more intriguing. I believe I'm on episode 3, maybe 4. So far, so good. It's one of those, it's almost like kind of a season seems like a murder mystery type thing. It's pretty cool so far. Really good characters, really good actors. It's pretty much right now just all story, and the actors are doing really well, and then so I'm enjoying it so far. So good. If you haven't watched any of the White Lotus series, check it out. It's decent. I'm not gonna say it's not up there with Severance, but it's a good show, and I enjoy it. Not too bad. Lots of characters too. So it's a lot of different people to attach to be like, ooh, I want to follow like this person or I hate this person. There's a lot of different groups, which is pretty cool. And one of Arnold Schwarzenegger's kids, is in it. Daredevil. I still haven't watched the new episode. Wifey was gone last weekend, so we are behind on some of the shows, but it's all good because we will get caught up this weekend. Another show we are watching, 1923 season 2. Just finished the second or third episode, and yeah, it's just much like 1923, where it's just sad. A lot of people die, but man, it's so damn interesting because they have incredible actors, and it's a good story. But yeah, it's a lot, a lot of killing. That's for sure. If you guys haven't checked it out, yeah, right. It's freaking legit. Yeah, 1923 season 2. The actors in there are just absolutely incredible. They're killing it. And of course, my favorite show currently out right now is Severance season 2. Just finished episode 8 or 9. I am caught up, where I have one more episode to go. This show is absolutely incredible, and the way they're doing this, man, it looks like they could probably do 10 seasons of this easily, and it just keeps getting better. It is dark. It is. It messes with your mind. It is really, really cool. Incredible acting, great writing, and yeah, just really, really good story. If you haven't seen Severance, I highly recommend it. Check it out. Really good stuff. But those are the 4 shows that we are currently watching. There's a lot more shows coming out. The Last of Us is coming out very soon. The last season of Stranger Things should be coming out very soon, and a couple other shows that I know that my wife's really into. So we'll see. Because the shows she's really into, I end up watching a little bit. Because you're walking through, you're stopping by, and then next thing you know, you're watching half of it, and you hate characters, and you get mad at the TV. I think there's a show that she watches is called Younger. I watch that with her sometimes, and oh man, I hate the main character. I just absolutely hate her. But hey, I think that's what she's supposed to be meant for. All right, guys, on to the last segment. Under 14 minutes, we are flying by. Hopefully, some of these shows will start coming out, or I'll get more work, or we'll have more to talk about. Onto this week in film school. Took my next quiz in my freshman class. That was due on Sunday. Knocked it out today. All Dunsky with that. Took my math midterm on Thursday. Not graded yet. Don't know what I got. And yeah, I did not finish it in time. So I just had to go, and it was cool though because she did make it multiple choice this time. So that was dope. But still, there were some of them I was just like, I don't. What is this? I have no idea. It's all good. That's all done. Yeah, we'll see. On to the next chapter, right? Man, I gotta get that C. That's all I know. That's all I'm doing. I'm fighting for a C in math, like for real. And on to my favorite class. Of course, it was my favorite class last semester. So production FMP 105. Now I'm at FMP 108, and are still working on my second major project, which is my PSA project. plan on shooting another scene this weekend, and then I'll shoot my final scene next weekend. Project is due the 31st, so it gives me 2 more weekends, to get oh, actually, it doesn't yeah, 2 more weekends to get it done. So that is good, and then, editing shouldn't take too long, although the biggest part I'm probably have trouble with is doing the voice over stuff, which, funny enough, that was the lab I just worked on, but I learned something new working on, Premiere Pro when, lining up and trying to, get the voices to line up, not with the one off the camera because that's automatic, but to add your voiceover to there to line exactly up with the voice so it doesn't look like you're doing kung fu theater. So that project was also turned in today. I was having so much trouble lining it up, but I finally figured out how to do it. Felt good about it. So got that turned in, all caught up on that. But yeah, still working on my PSA. Shoot both weekends. Now here's the thing though. I did shoot something while we were doing this lab for the voiceover lab. And I'm thinking that if the quality of the sound is good enough, I might use it for my PSA because I did get really goofy with it, and it does relate to my PSA. So I might be able to use some of that footage once I get it from my man Caleb. I got to remind him in class on Monday, like, yo, dog, can I get that footage, please, brother? 'Cause I want to get this PSA done because it's worth 500 freaking points. My last major project was only worth 250. Those were 500, and I gotta add music to it. So, yeah, I do yeah, I got a lot more editing to do than I thought. So, yeah, I definitely definitely need to get it done, uh, in the probably that Saturday. That way I can have the entire day of Sunday to edit. Yeah, I think that's that's probably how it's going to have to work, but it's gonna get done. It's all good. And then, yeah, then we're focus on my big last project and then all the weekly labs that we have to do. Very excited to do love that class, and then after that's all done and get ready for next semester, which I will be going to summer school as of right now. Just gotta figure out exactly which classes I'm going to take, because a lot of the classes end up becoming online classes, so I'll see what's going on with that. Alright, guys, I'm gonna give thanks real quick, and I'll be back for last. Namaste, my friends. Have a great weekend. If you're somewhere like I am where the weather is absolutely amazing, be careful outside. Careful, careful, careful. Great one, guys. I'll see you next Friday. And now I'm out this. What?